Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us on this Saturday night for 7 News on Fox Ohio Valley at 10. I'm Jamie Ward.
The good news, since 12:30 a.m. Saturday morning, water has been pumping in downtown areas, but as you can see, many people still here without water.
Leanne, that campus lockdown was lifted this afternoon, but the suspected gunman still hasn't been found.
At this water station alone, I'm told they've gone through 5,000 gallons so far. Officials are saying that until that boil order is lifted, all 5 stations will remain open.
But this heat isn't just uncomfortable, it could also be dangerous and even deadly for the elderly. So we went to Dr. Scott Carlos at Wheeling Hospital to find out what advice he has on keeping the elderly safe.
But it hasn't scared away all the people that came out for Waterfront Wednesdays tonight, and we came here to figure out what they're doing to beat the heat. Now, there are 5 wineries that have set up shop here at Heritage Port, and whether you're a wine connoisseur or don't know the difference between Chardonnay and Cabernet, it doesn't matter. They even have a little cheat sheet for you to mark down all the wines that you like and want to take home.
Now to news across the Mountain State. It's taken 2 special sessions, but lawmakers hope they'll soon finish the once-in-a-decade redrawing of legislative and congressional districts. Here's what you need to know. A train at the Tunnel Ridge Mine on Short Creek Road jumped its tracks and injured 6 people. Take a look. After months of negotiations, Democrats and Republican leaders have finally agreed on a way to extend our nation's debt limit while cutting spending at the same time. Police are called out to 4 gruesome crime scenes after a shooting spree in a city near Akron. There were some big stake purses this year for the annual West Virginia Derby held at Mountaineer Racetrack and Resort. Thousands of people were there, all to watch and see which horse would take home a purse of $750,000. Being closed for the better part of 2 decades, the curtain rose once again tonight at a Moundsville theater. And listen to this, an active duty member of the military is on the other side of the world, but that didn't stop him from watching the birth of his 2nd child on Friday. Well, Dr. Dave, you were just telling me what I call rainforest weather in my apartment, since I have no air conditioning, is moving on out tomorrow.
It certainly is.
The word officials are using today is cautiously optimistic. The good news, since 12:30 a.m. Saturday morning, water has been pumping in downtown areas, but as you can see, many people still here without water at the Cove Avenue Fire Station. Officials are saying this is not an instant process. It still may take a few days to completely restore service.
Crews and contractors worked overnight to repair the line. This was Plan C, and we're told it worked for the time being.
At least to this point, some water is being restored.
Some water doesn't mean fully operational. They stress that you still need to conserve. Weirton City Manager Gary DeFore says that although some water is pumping, they are slowly trying to build up pump pressure.
All residents to bear in mind that even if you have water restored, we have not got our system back to the point of having adequate storage and supply for all uses.
A boil order has been put in place indefinitely for all water that you plan to use for cooking or drinking. Clearly, many residents are still left dry as lines stretch through the parking lot of a water distribution center. Saturday, the city added 3 more centers, now totaling 5. They will be available for at least the next 72 hours.
I am getting water from my grandparents. They're in their 70s, and just helping them out.
We have 2 jugs left up home, and some of the ones for drinking, the bottles, but it goes pretty fast. I mean, I don't know how we're going to bath tonight. We can't shower, that's for sure. But we'll do the best we can. We'll make it.
There is still a 10-gallon limit per family. The Weirton Fire Department is delivering water to anyone who is incapable or unable to leave their houses. They ask that you call 911 to be placed on that list. As service is returned, the city is urging residents not to hoard water. They say it will only slow them down in providing service to the balance of the community.
Now, I do want to reiterate that we are not 100% out of the woods. A boil order has been issued indefinitely, and they're saying it still could take 5 to 10 days to get service fully restored. In Weirton, Jamie Ward, 7 News. It's been 3 days now, and for many Weirton residents, still nothing coming out of the taps, but city officials say that should soon change. And Lena Ross says soon can't come soon enough.
It's terrible. It's just sad. I mean, but what are you going to do? That's what happens.
City officials say that water has been restored to some areas, but not all.
Lena, like everyone else on her street, has been without water since Friday, stocking up on bottled water and filling up jugs at the distribution centers just to get through their day. Lena has gone out to refill her water supply 3 times now.
That's all I have to do every day now. You know, can't take a good shower, you have to sponge bath. What are you going to do? You know?
Wheaton City Manager Gary DeFore says the eastern end of the city and in some northern areas are where water still hasn't been restored. For now, officials have moved their focus from repairs to distribution. They say that it will take time to get full pressure and service back. The city is still asking residents and businesses to conserve.
Any water taken from the system where water is now in operation is less water that is going out to others who need it.
Officials say the system is now pumping at normal levels, but the time frame to get service completely restored to the entire community still could be 5 to 10 days. Until then, Lena Ross and many other Wheaton residents will be relying on the water stations.
At this water station alone, I'm told they've gone through 5,000 gallons so far. Officials are saying that until that boil order is lifted, all 5 stations will remain open. Reporting in Wheaton, Jamie Ward, 7 News.